I've spent the last few weeks living with a 32-inch touchscreen on wheels. And if you're wondering whether that's as weird as it sounds, the answer is yes. This is the KEFEYA, I don't know how to say it, M01. And the easiest way to describe it is that it is a giant Android tablet mounted to a rolling stand. When I first heard about it, I honestly wasn't sure who it was for. Most of us already have TVs, monitors, tablets, phones, and at some point, another screen starts to feel a little unnecessary. But after using it for a while, I understand the appeal a lot more than I expected. The setup is pretty simple. You just connect it to Wi-Fi, sign into your Google account, and download whatever apps you want, and you're off. Since it is Android-based, you've got access to YouTube, Netflix, Spotify, browsers. You could even do screen mirroring, all the usual stuff. And you could also do voice commands, of course, if you want to open YouTube or check the weather. The touchscreen works exactly as you'd expect, but the real selling point isn't the screen itself. It's the fact that you could just move it around. Whoop. Now, we have to be honest with each other. This is not replacing your TV. It's not replacing your computer. It's not replacing your phone. The value comes from having a screen wherever you happen to be. Maybe you're cooking dinner and your TV's mounted on a wall that you can't see. Maybe you're sitting outside. I don't know, maybe you're working on something and you just want to have YouTube nearby. Instead of going to where the screen is, you bring the screen to where you are. And honestly, that is more useful than it sounds. One thing I ended up using it for quite a bit was Spotify. Having music playing like so, just do that. Got the big old album art going. We got the lyrics on the screen. That is oddly satisfying. Like a beauty queen, move a scene. I also think sports fans are really going to love this thing. Now, for me, I'm a big NFL fan, so during the football season, I could absolutely see myself parking this next to my actual TV with fantasy football open all day, especially in portrait mode. I mean, think about it. The ability to rotate the screen a full 90 degrees actually works really well for fantasy football, but also social media and really any vertical content. I could have scores and stats and fantasy updates or social media running beside the game without having to constantly pull out my phone and see what's happening. And of course, speaking of portrait mode, I have to mention TikTok. Watching TikTok on a 32-inch vertical touchscreen feels completely ridiculous because it is. It's basically a giant monument for doom scrolling, but somehow it works because I wanted to give it a shot. So I did it for a few minutes and I ended up scrolling much longer than I care to admit. Now let's talk about the downsides. The biggest one is adjustability. The screen rotates. It has 7.8 inches of height adjustment range. You could tilt it up 25 degrees or 15 degrees downward, which definitely helps depending on where you're sitting. Now, don't get me wrong, it does have a lot of adjustments. I mean, I just rattled off everything it is capable of doing. And for the most part, it will work. However, there are those situations where just even a little hair of an adjustment more would make a big difference. The other thing worth mentioning is stairs. If you live in a single story house and you have not a lot of carpet, this thing is great. Rolling it from room to room is honestly just effortless. It just glides, especially on tile and hardwood. However, if you have multiple floors, the experience changes. It's not 400 pounds, obviously, but it's also not lightweight. You're probably not carrying this thing up and down stairs multiple times a day. And if you do, I mean, it's a great workout. So yeah, while it is portable, there are limits to said portability. And for price, it's definitely not cheap, okay? It is coming in at $600, but after looking at similar products, it's also not nearly as outrageous as I expected. There are options in this category that cost significantly more for reasons I honestly don't understand. Like, the touchscreen is really good. The display is really good. And believe it or not, the speakers are actually banging. I wish I could play some Michael Jackson right now because I swear the bass in this thing is actually pretty good. The real question is whether you'll actually take advantage of the portability. If you are going to leave it parked in one location forever, just buy a TV. The ability to move it around is the entire reason this product exists. Unless, of course, you're looking for a 32-inch touchscreen tablet, and this seems to be your best option. At the end of the day, this is one of those products that's a lot more useful in real life than it sounds on paper. Do I think everyone needs one? Definitely not. Do I think it's for everybody? Again, no. But if you've ever wished that your TV was somewhere else, you wanted a second screen nearby, or you just like the idea of a giant touchscreen that can move around your entire house, yes, I can absolutely see the appeal. It's weird, it's niche, but after living with it for a few weeks, it's a product I ended up liking a lot more than I expected. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description if you'd like to pick one up, but that is gonna do it for today. I'll see you next time.